Hi, I'm Maddie.
And I'm Sam, and this is our website review of the good, bad, ugly, and educational. The theme we chose is recipes.
Sam and I wanted to choose some website types that we frequent often, and we both like to cook, so we thought recipes was the natural choice. And more specifically, we decided to look for websites that give chocolate chip cookie recipes. So for our good website, we chose allrecipes.com, which was actually a really great website for us. So if we go here, we found super easy tabs at the top of the page. So we knew that we wanted to look for cookies. So we click on cookies, and that brings us to the cookie recipe page. We could have typed in chocolate chip cookie up here on find a recipe, but we decided to try to navigate and see what the website was all about. So down here it gives really nice visuals of a ton of different types of cookies that you could be looking for. So if I didn't know what a biscotti looked like, but I was curious about it, I can see that it's such a pretty cookie and maybe I want to make it. But in this case, we're specifically looking for chocolate chip cookies. So we clicked on that, and it brought us to another page that gives you multiple different chocolate chip cookie recipes. Sorry, the internet's being a little bit slow right now. So once we got to this page, we could choose to search further and go to more specified cookies, but we thought that the Urban Legend chocolate chip cookies looked yummy, so we clicked on that cookie recipe. And immediately, right away, it gives you explicit ingredients that you'll need for this. It gives you really explicit directions with cook times and prep notes, nutrition facts. And we appreciated this because we didn't have to navigate through any ads or pop-ups. It was immediately right what we wanted, the ingredients. And a really nice touch we thought was right here on the side. It tells you a grocery store near you where you can find some of your ingredients on sale, which we appreciated. There's also hundreds of reviews from people who have made these cookies before, so it makes it more plausible. And like there's an ad that popped up here, but just get rid of it, and we thought this was really nice. So like you just saw, there are some pop-up ads that come up, and we said that that was one of the cons, and that the website is a bit busy with all of the reviews and all of the pictures, but that's also a pro. We appreciated the clear visuals, super easy to navigate, simple recipe that was easy to find, great video tutorials for recipes, and that nice extra touch of getting directions to a store near you to find ingredients on sale. So that's why we chose allrecipes.com as our good website.
And for our bad website, it is from crazyforcrust.com, and they gave us the best chocolate chip recipe. So this website is a blog, which I know is very common in the recipe world, and there's usually a long story and explanation of why they did what they did and how their guests at their house liked it and all of that stuff, which is great if that's what you're looking for. But for me, to have a good website, I just want my information I'm wanting right there. And so the recipe is all the way down at the bottom in between a bunch of pictures and advertisements and a bunch of paragraphs that don't really matter too much. And so overall, it's just kind of overwhelming, and I immediately, if I was really looking for a recipe to cook with, I would probably go to a different website. I would not want to spend the time to search through this. There's also just advertisement, and it's really busy, and it's not the most pleasing to the eye either. And yeah, just an overwhelming website, and that's why we chose it to be our bad website.
So for our next website, we chose our ugly website. This website's entitled Bad Tad MD, and while we thought this website was actually kind of charming and sweet, for the purpose of finding a recipe, it was definitely the ugly website of the three. So if I go to the website, it's basically a doctor who's compiled all of his hobbies into one to share with the world. One of his hobbies is creating cookie recipes. So he has those on here, but the ugliest thing about this website that we thought is right after you're looking at a yummy cookie recipe, you can make one click to go over to his stories from the ER tab, and you're all of a sudden reading about pinworms or this lovely post here. And we thought that that was just not appetizing whatsoever. And that's the biggest reason why we categorize this website as our ugly website. It's also not aesthetically pleasing. There's no pizzazz, a little bit boring. Also, if we were to look for chocolate chip cookies, there's no tab to bring us specifically there, no search bar. So I would have to sift through all of his recipes to find the one that I'm looking for. So, in reiteration, this website was unappetizing, unorganized, and overall bland. It's a sweet idea, but not for what we would be looking for at all. So that's why we chose this as the ugly website.
And for our educational site, it is from Sunset Magazine, and they gave us the perfect chocolate chip cookie explanation. And so this website did a really cool job of explaining the reasons for different textures and why different cookies cook the way they do. For example, if you're wanting a soft and chewy cookie, they explain about the moisture and the kind of flour that you use, and if you're wanting a cake-like cookie instead, or crispy and crunchy. So it's kind of more of like a sciencey explanation of cooking, which is a more educational perspective of recipes. And so I thought that was really interesting. I learned a lot from there. You also can sign up for weekly newsletters to have more information, maybe not specifically on chocolate chip cookies, but other recipes with the same explanation. And there's also simple video tutorials, which is always a great way to learn and to cook alongside with. Yeah, and there's just a lot of information on there, and we appreciated the different perspective it had on cooking. And that's why we chose that as our educational website.
Yeah. So, in conclusion, I am Maddie.
And I'm Sam.
And right here are all of our URLs to our 4 websites that we chose for this project. And thanks for watching.